Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in, hold it, now let it out. As you sit here today, listening to my voice, I want you to ask yourself one question. What is the one thing you've always dreamed of? The one goal, the one vision, the one fire that burns deep inside of you? You see, every single one of us has something, a purpose, a calling, a passion. But the truth is, not everyone will chase it, not everyone will fight for it, not everyone will prove to themselves that they are capable of greatness. And that's what I came here to talk to you about today, because this life, your life is not a rehearsal. You don't get a second chance at today. This moment right here, right now, is the only time you'll ever get to live this version of your life. So let me ask you something. Are you proving to yourself that you are capable of more? Or are you just existing, just going through the motions, settling for average, telling yourself maybe one day? Because let me tell you something about one day. One day is not on the calendar. One day is a lie we tell ourselves to feel comfortable. And comfort is the enemy of greatness. The hard truth about life is not fair. Let's just get that out of the way right now. Life will test you. It will challenge you. It will push you to the edge until you're standing there looking down, wondering if you've got the strength to keep going. There will be days when you feel like a failure. There will be days when you wonder why you even started. There will be days when people doubt you, laugh at you, walk away from you. And in those moments, you have two choices. You can let the world define you, or you can prove to yourself who you really are. Not to them, not to your critics, not to the doubters, to yourself, because at the end of the day, the only person you have to answer to is the one staring back at you in the mirror. So I need you to ask yourself right now, am I proving it to myself? Am I showing up? Am I doing the work? Or am I waiting for someone else to believe in me before I start believing in myself? Nobody's coming to save you, let's be real. Nobody's coming to rescue you. There's no magic moment, no perfect opportunity. No one is going to knock on your door and hand you the life of your dreams. If you want something, you have to go and get it. If you have a dream, you have to fight for it. If you want to change your life, you have to put in the work every single day, even when no one is watching. You see, we live in a world where people want quick results. They want the success, but not the struggle. They want the reward, but not the responsibility. But let me tell you this, success isn't given, it's earned. And the only way you earn it is by proving to yourself day in and day out that you are willing to do what most people won't. Most people quit when it gets hard. Most people make excuses when things don't go their way. Most people settle for less than they deserve. But you are not most people, because you are sitting here today listening to these words, and something inside you is waking up. Something inside you is telling you that you were made for more. And if that fire is burning inside of you right now, don't ignore it. Don't silence it. Feed it. Fuel it. Because that fire, that hunger, that drive is the very thing that will separate you from the rest of the world. Your only competition is you. Too many people spend their lives comparing themselves to others, scrolling through social media, looking at people who seem to have it all together, thinking, why not me? When will it be my turn? But let me tell you something, comparison is a thief. It will rob you of your joy. It will steal your focus. It will keep you stuck in a cycle of doubt and insecurity. Because the truth is, the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. You don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to be liked by everyone. You just need to wake up every day and ask yourself, how can I be better today? How can I be stronger? How can I be smarter? How can I work harder? How can I push myself one step closer to my dreams? Because the only race that matters is the one you're running against yourself. The power of belief now. Let's talk about the most important part of proving it to yourself, belief. Because you can have all the talent in the world, you can have all the resources, you can have all the opportunities, but if you don't believe in yourself, none of it matters, because doubt is the killer of dreams. It will whisper in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, that you don't have what it takes. And if you listen to that voice long enough, you'll start to believe it. But today, I'm asking you to drown out the doubt. I'm asking you to tell yourself every single day, I am capable, I am strong, I am worthy. Because when you believe in yourself, the world has no choice but to believe in you too. No more excuses, It's time to prove it. So now the question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep waiting, keep making excuses, keep telling yourself that one day you'll start? Or are you going to make the decision right now, today, to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses? Because I promise you this, if you commit, if you refuse to quit, if you show up for yourself, even on the hardest days, one day you'll look back and realize you did it, not because someone handed it to you, not because it was easy, but because you made the choice to prove it to yourself. So go, do the work, show up, be relentless. And when the world asks, who do you think you are? Stand tall, look them in the eye and say, I am the one who never gave up. Thank you.